Thank you, Chairman. Let me first say that this is the third now nuclear bill that this committee has approved in bipartisan fashion, the first being the Nuclear Energy Innovation Capabilities Act, the collaboration bill, as I call it, and the second, the Nuclear Innovation and Modernization Act, which was the regulatory upgrade bill, and now this one, which has the support of environmental groups, of labor groups, of advanced nuclear companies, and of industry groups. I particularly want to thank Chairman Barrasso and Ranking Member Carper for their productive work to bring us to this place. I want to thank the co-sponsors, many of whom brought significant improvements to the bill, including the improvements adopted by vote today. To those members who are not yet comfortable with the bill, I look forward to continuing to work with you to try to resolve your concerns and advance the bill so that it can pass smoothly on the floor. The three pieces of the bill that I want to focus on in my remarks are ones that I've been talking about for a long time, and I'm really grateful that they're included. The first is that this creates a mechanism to put a value on the carbon-free nature of nuclear energy. We have seen the really unfortunate situation of safely operating nuclear plants being closed down for false economic reasons to allow natural gas plants to stand up, polluting natural gas plants to stand up in their place. And the discrepancy is that the nuclear plants don't get any value, any benefit out of the carbon-free nature of their power. This will start us addressing that. Second, as we address the next generation of nuclear power, we need to make sure that it's focused as much as can be on the existing nuclear waste liability of the country as a fuel prospect. If we can turn that liability into an asset, that would be a remarkable achievement, but it's not going to happen without encouragement, because the cheaper way to go is always going to be to use something new. So I appreciate very much the X-Prize program towards reusing spent nuclear fuel in next-generation technologies. Last, if we were a big corporation, our auditors would come in every year, and they'd take a look at our nuclear waste stockpile, and they'd put a mark on the company's books, saying this is a liability. Let's say it's a $1 billion liability. That would give us as a company a $999 million incentive to get that liability off our books. And we'd be devoted to trying to clean up that nuclear waste stockpile problem. That's not the way the United States works. It's not on our books. So the report that this requires of what the liability cost is of that, we call it a stockpile, but a stockpile is usually of good things. It's not a stockpile of good things. This is a huge environmental hazard and security hazard. The cost of disposing of that hazard will now actually be quantified, so at least we can discuss and provide value to the technologies that will help strip that away. So with appreciation to all of my colleagues, including those who are not yet satisfied with the bill, I conclude my remarks, and I will regret losing John Barrasso as chairman here. I look forward to working with the next chairman. I am not a member of Energy and Natural Resources, so there is a farewell here as well. But I know you're not leaving the committee, you're just leaving the chair, and I hope we can find other good things to do together. So thank you very much, Chairman Barrasso, farewell. And to Senator Carper, thank you for your terrific leadership of this committee as our ranking member in this Congress.
Well, thank you so much, Senator Whitehouse, and we have actually traveled the world together looking at the issues related to climate change and the impact, and know that the work that we're doing here in the committee is going to have a valuable role into the future of our work.